Welcome to A Little Sketchy. I brought together a team of talented sketchers here to make hilarious comic sketches just for you viewers at home. That's right, we're gonna bring comedy to your town! Welcome to a very special episode of A Little Sketchy.
Very special episode, like a drug PSA?
No, not that kind. This episode will be the show's major network debut.
What?
Yeah, Atticus Fatolman told me that he was able to sell the show to one of the big four networks.
So you mean we're going on mainstream TV?
I guess so. We better start the show to find out. We should be going on the station's airtime right about...
Hi, I'm artisanal horseshoe maker Henderson James, and I'm outside of Windcamp. You're watching PBS.
We got to where we are today because of our ancestors, but many of us have forgotten them. Well, thanks to modern genealogical research, we can discover hidden pasts for our guests. I'm Professor Fesser, and I'm here today with two guests, John Giggins and Elia Blakely. This is Uncovering Your History.
Glad to be here, Professor.
So, John, you are here to learn more about your father's side of the family since he was always very secretive about it.
That's right, Professor.
Elia, you're here to learn more about your mother's side.
That's right, Fesser.
Now let's start with you, Elia. Your mother came from a family who defied gender norms and who fought for equal rights between sexes. Your great-great-grandmother, Lucy Stadler, was a suffragette who worked with Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Susan B. Anthony.
Wow, that's amazing!
Now, John, your family, the Giggins,
The Giggins!
were known in their local villages as troublemakers who would botch harvests. A tradition in your family was the Goat Festival, where the men in your family, upon turning 18, would run around naked through the woods until they found a local farm, in which they would then break into in order to steal the farm's goat. They would then throw the goat into the river to symbolically become a man.
That's interesting. And when did they do this?
It started around the 17th century, and they carried this into about the 1940s.
The 40s?
Now, Elia, we have discovered some interesting relatives of yours, Elia. You are second cousins with Chapel Rowan.
Oh my god, this is incredible! I always thought I was great at singing Pink Pony Club.
And John, you are a direct descendant of Benito Mussolini.
Mussolini? Are you sure I'm a direct descendant?
Yes. Now, both of you had ancestors with important roles in the American Revolution. Elia, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother wanted to fight for the rebels, but was turned away because she was a woman. So she disguised herself as a man and became a decorated soldier.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows that's just the plot of Mulan.
John, that was way out of line. This is real history we're talking about. Look, this is her crossing the Delaware into Washington.
Ha, I know that from history. That's not her. That's James Monroe, the 5th president of the United States.
James Monroe was actually her other identity when she disguised herself. She continued to live as James Monroe for the rest of her life, which means...
My 5 times great-grandmother, James Monroe, was the first female president of the United States?
Precisely. And John, your namesake, John Giggins,
John Giggins the first.
originally fought for the rebels, but betrayed them midway through the war to sell secret information to the British. We nearly lost the war because of him.
What? Oh!
Calm down, John. And I have one more bit of information about your family before we end this show. So back in the 1800s, your family owned something. Can you guess what it was?
Oh no.
Your family owned...
Come on, please. No.
A child factory.
Yes!
Why are you so happy about that?
I just thought it was gonna be something else.
Oh, and also the children in the factory were enslaved.
No!
Well, that's our show. This is Uncovering Your History. Signing off.
This is table theatre.
Oi, what we got here? This chap's been smashed to bloody bits.
Yes. This seems a bit fishy, innit?
Well, some bloke knocked them off. What do you think somebody got them for? Chef Helms?
There's only one way to crack this predicament. I ponder that a good old-fashioned interrogation is in order.
So what? You're saying one of us nabbed him? Well, I'll tell you first, it wasn't me.
Well, so what me? I think you might as well be telling a fib. Don't you think that might be some truth to it?
See, I think I've got the answer to this one. The butler did it.
Oh my, well that's something now, innit?
Go smacking good discovery, Chef Lock. Now be gone with you. There's some private business. Hey, you here.
What?
We won't know if you hacked this gen up.
Madame, I won't be having this. I would never knock off the master like that.
Oh, come on, Butler. I know you got a motive. Your ass is in the bloody wheel. Why ain't she got a reason now, don't you?
I didn't do nothing, sir. Already told you. Nothing I did, sir. I'd tell you.
Oh, poppycock. Lodge has already confirmed it. And guilty's written all over your face.
That's right. I got myself a weapon, and I'm not afraid to batter you up with it.
All right, that's it. Hey, you bloke, you got
No, I told you right now. No. But the contract said I was able to Poppycocky, I say no, you're completely incorrect.
This has been Table Theatre.
Wait, A Little Sketchy is on PBS? The public TV network? I thought we were on the Big Four.
Isn't PBS basically just public access?
I guess sort of, but at the same time, not really. I'm not sure how it works. Well, anyways, I don't like this. A Little Sketchy can't be airing all this intellectual content. We're a comedy show.
You're right, but what can we do about it?
Yeah. Now that PBS owns us, I guess we'll be forced to make sophisticated content.
Not necessarily.
What?
PBS is a programming block that airs less snobbish content. Maybe we could air there.
Okay, worth a shot. Spencer, take us there.
Doink.
Oh, come on! Curious Gorg is spending a day in the park with his friend, the man in the yellow tie.
Where has my manservant brought me today? Ah, the tribunal will children decide who is worthy and who eats dirt, otherwise known as the playground.
Gorg wants to play with the other children at the playground.
These imbeciles can't get the difference between their butt and their face, but they will have to do.
What will Gorg do with the kids?
I am king of the playground. All shall bow to me, and all shall follow me. Now rise, my children army, as we conquer the world.
Gorg really gets along well with kids. After a long day at the park, Gorg and his friend, the man in the yellow tie, are going back home.
Finally, you took long enough, yellow tie. Now feed me, my manservant.
What will Gorg have for dinner?
When I finally rule the world, I will have my child army farm bananas at banana plantations. I will then force them to peel all the bananas, and I will eat bananas for the rest of my life.
Gorg and the man in the yellow tie are now going to watch a movie. It's called Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
What is this? Another intelligent monkey. I've been going around about this all wrong. Instead of a child army, I need a monkey army.
Gorg really enjoyed the movie.
Death to all humans! Now take me to my bed, manservant.
What will Gorg dream about?
Sir, there's been a rip in the time barrier.
Dagnabbit, was it this time? Monsters? Aliens? Officer True's cosmic burps?
It's a train, sir.
In this live-action remake,
The train's early. That's weird.
there's only one rule.
Don't get on that train! What's happening?
The train started moving! It's traveling 65 million years back in time!
Well, who's conducting it?
That's what we need to find out!
With funds from the National Science Foundation comes a thrilling new film from the Jim Henson Company.
Who's ever behind this? Show yourself.
And the makers of Jurassic Park.
This whole whole train is covered in dinosaurs!
From Apatosaurus to Zigongosaurus.
How are we gonna escape?
Seems like we're at their mercy. Best to try not to get eaten.
With contributions from viewers like you.
We gotta clear the dinosaurs out of the caboose.
Enough is enough! I've had it with these monkey-fighting dinosaurs on this Monday to Friday train!
Dinosaurs on a train.
We've made it to the top of the train. Now what? What was that?
From my experience watching PBS, that's called tiny.
That is not tiny! Ah!
Coming soon to your local public broadcaster. Suck it, Animal Planet.
Here are Pod Squad. We are dedicated to one goal, creating poddities. Now, you may be asking, what are poddities? Poddities are purposeful oddities. They are useful tools for inventing childhood trauma.
What's our mission, Miss P?
Agent Pato, Agent Poliv, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to infiltrate the Pluxumstania Burgestani government. There, you will cause the princess of Pluxumstania Burgestan to become cake.
You got it, Miss P.
To the poob, Pobby.
Oh, what a wonderful show! I especially love the beheading of that 30-man tower, the giant carnivorous elephant and his 3-legged lion rider.
What was that?
I demand you show yourself! Your party tricks don't work on me. I'm a princess! Ah.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
No, I swear I've changed since then.
When you ate our cake, even though you made a deal, you have not followed through.
I demand you leave me alone.
You have failed this city.
And then she turned into cake!
That's impossible. An oddity like that couldn't happen.
That's because it wasn't an oddity. It was a poddity. A purposeful oddity. The Pod Squad did it. The Pod Squad!
The Pod Squad is not real. They're pretend.
No! No!
They're not real. Not real.
The therapist was a poddity. Curse you, Pod Squad!
Well, better, right?
But we aren't a kid show.
Well, if you consider teenagers as kids, we kind of are.
Whatever. We gotta get out of whatever deal PBS put us in.
Host, what are you saying?
I'm talking to Patrol Man. Hey, I'm Mr. Bob, and I'm here at Sketchy Town Coal Mines, and you're watching PBS. Hello, chaps. Welcome to Table Talk, the show where I cover the guests from A to Z. Today, I have a particularly special guest whose role in table theater has, as some might say, changed the industry as we know it. I have here Johnny Table! Say hi, Johnny. Thanks for having me, Johnny. I'm so glad to be here. You know, I love your show. I think you are a creative visionary. Incredible compliment, Johnny Table. That means a lot coming from you, acting extraordinaire. So, now that you've made it on PBS, what are your future plans? Well, Johnny, I've got a few things in the works. I'm in the process of getting an EGOT. That's when you have an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, a Razzie, that's the award you get from when you're the worst at something, and a Tony. I currently have the Razzie, I just need the other 4. Unbelievable, Johnny Table, that is excellent!
Hey! Are you ever going to interview me? I've been sitting here this whole time so you can interview me about my Evan Hunk comeback movie, and you've only been interviewing yourself.
I have quite the big guest, that's all. Come on, Floyd, you know I'm the talent they want to see.
First you're putting Vic Steele over me, now you're putting yourself over me?
Precisely. So, Johnny Table, who's your biggest inspiration?
No, I'm not sitting through this. You have a whole show and you're asking me at least one question.
And that's all the time we have today!
No, Johnny, it is not.
We're running late, so
Don't you dare, Johnny Table. No.
Johnny Table!
No.
Like what you're hearing? Well, there's more where that came from. Hi, Tommy Trouble here. And have I got the deal for you? If you make a donation right now to 1-800-PBS-FUND, we'll send you a copy of this Sketchy Hits Volume 1, free of any additional charge. When you donate, it will be displayed here. Now, when you get your copy of Sketchy Hits Volume 1, you can listen to gems such as My Sideburns by Kyle Masters Sr.
My sideburns.
Do the Nilium by A. Disco. Sexy Guy by Vic Steele.
I'm a sexy guy.
And
That's no
Yeah
lie.
by Kyle Masters Jr. and Kylie Masters. Oh, I see there still haven't been any donations. Looks like some of you guys are a bit sleepy, but a little goes a long way. And you'll get iconic tracks such as Ugga Bugga Boo by Conrad Birdie, 2 Times Speed by Speedy Petey,
2 times speed.
and Life
Double
Is
speed.
by the Master Siblings.
We gotta help the little kids that are eating food off of the streets.
If you donate right now, we'll get you 2 copies. Yes. Oh, okay, that's not right. Spencer, there's something wrong with the counter. What's that? Nothing's wrong? Well, fudge the numbers. This doesn't look pretty. If you want more hits, we'll give them to you. Hits like Lil Bonomy's freestyle rap.
Riding around in my lobotomobile.
Wah, wah,
I've
wah,
got
wah,
swagger
wah,
like
by Wah
Vic
Wah.
Steele.
And The Bright Side.
Look on the bright side. Hey!
If nobody donates right now, then I'm going to lose it. Here, you want more? If you donate right now, you'll get 3 copies. -1? How is it even possible? Okay, here. If you donate, you'll even get a PBS passport free for a whole year. Oh. Huh. That actually worked. I did it. Yes, Spencer? The deal resulted in a loss of tens of thousands. That's okay. What matters is that I won. I sold something. Yes. Yeah!
As we can see here, this majestic zebra is drinking from the watering hole. And, wait a minute.
Atticus, what is going on?
What do you mean? This is a great deal, right?
Not really. A Little Sketchy doesn't really fit PBS's brand, if you know what I mean.
This is great, host. Now that we are in the PBS family, we can do much more sophisticated and educational, and I'll probably get more screen time.
You said we were being bought by one of the big 4 networks.
Yeah, PBS is a big 4 network. It's ABC, CBS, NBC, and PBS.
Fox, not PBS.
Not Fox News. That programming is reprehensible.
No, not Fox News. Fox the channel. It was introduced in the 1980s after the other network TV channels had already existed for decades. It quickly proved itself through the successes of Married with Children and The Simpsons, which is still running today. And later on, it solidified its reputation with shows like Malcolm in the Middle and the first 5 seasons of Brooklyn Nine-Nine before it was bought by NBC once it was canceled.
Okay, we get it. You know a lot about the history of television.
Okay, that might have been a tangent, but how can we get PBS to unbuy us?
You can't.
What?
Yeah. When PBS finds a show, it sticks with it and runs it for eternity. Why else do you think Sesame Street has lasted so long?
Then how did LeVar Burton escape from Reading Rainbow?
That show only ended because the real LeVar Burton was killed in a car accident and replaced by a doppelganger named William Shears.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, thanks for letting me know.
Now back to that zebra. Oh, he died. Well, circle of life.
Oh, hi there, Lerald here. I'm just at the library reading War and Peace. Or am I? Because actually, I can't read. You see, illiteracy is an epidemic in America these days, and I, for one, am going to fix it. That's why I hired this PBS documentary crew to film me as I enter my local library to try to learn the secret within the pages. So we're here in the library. There's a bunch of books. Now I just gotta figure out how to read one of them. These are all too hard. I gotta find an easier section. Where can I go for that? Oh, maybe that section over there that says adult books. Let's go over there. Whoa. Youth YA fiction. It's 2 letters, right? So that means it must be easy to read because it's only 2 letters. Wow, look at all these blue books. Let's go with this one. M-O-N-O spells moo. P-O poo. L-Y lay. Moonupule. What a weird book. Wow, it's about giant dice attacking a city. Look at that. Only 1 page. It's missing all the words. Let's go. Oh, wait. Let's go with this one. M, 3 lines, a G, an A, and an N. Wow. Wow, it's just about a tiny doll. This should be a great book to read. There can't be anything possibly dangerous about this book. Like, oh wow, that was kind of hard to open. Wow, it's only 1 page as well. Let's go. This is gonna be such a great read. I won't even struggle that much. I made discovery. The library also sells DVDs, and it turns out these were just DVDs. They weren't books. Let's go. Do you have any idea how I can learn how to read?
You might want to talk to the creator of the Dewey Decimal System.
Where can I find him?
Find this book, 812, Dewey Decimal.
This sparked another journey. Who is Dewey Decimal? For this one, I traveled to Cornell University to speak with Cerebral Cortex, PhD, DDS, GED, SAT, ABC.
The Dewey Decimal System was a classification method for books invented by Melville Dewey in 1876. It introduced the concepts of relative location.
Boring. I think we've heard enough. Wow, I found it. Book 812. Whoa.
Welcome, Larold. What brings you here?
Who are you?
The name's Mr. Language, but you can call me LMNOP.
In, vin, tour, oof, lan, guaji. Wait, so if you made language, then can you help me learn how to read?
I can't do that. Learning how to read is your own problem. If you don't know, then you're just stupid. Unless you're dyslexic, that is.
Dyslexic?
Yeah, it's a mental disorder that I'll sometimes just randomly give to kids. It makes them not able to read.
So I'm not stupid, I'm just dyslexic!
Do you have difficulty telling letters apart, and do the letters move around?
No, I just don't know what they mean. Dyslexic.
Then you're probably just stupid.
Yeah, right. I just have dyslexia. 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 Dyslexia.
What a wonderful day in Sketchy Park. This really is my favorite place in the whole world. Look at all the wildlife. Oh no! Who would do such a thing? We have to save them. To the Fatuga! Frantic! We have to save a bunch of birds in Sketchy Park.
Not my problem.
We must call an expert. Greenway. Call Dr. Starling.
Aye, aye, sir. To what do I owe the pleasure of this phone call?
Dr. Starling, someone's been trapping birds in Sketchy Park.
Oh no, how terrible.
How do we save them?
You must free them from the cages.
Thanks, Dr. Starling. Fredericky, set a course for Sketchy Park.
Why?
Because I said so. That's why.
Actually, sir, seeing as how Sketchy Park is just a block away from here, it might be more effective for you to walk.
Good idea, Greenway. Now let me get my full creature suit.
Right away, sir.
Now how do I get these birds out of the cages?
Might I suggest opening them, sir?
Genius, Greenway. Genius. Oh no! Someone is coming. I'd better hide. Time to use the for-creature suit to turn into a bird. For creature power! Oh, I've been spotted! Greenway, what do I do now?
Might I suggest apprehending the suspect?
Suspect? But it's just Mel.
A very anti-bird person. I think we have our man.
Very well, Greenway. I'm going in. And if I don't make it back, be sure to tell Frederick I love him. Mel, I demand that you stop setting these bird traps.
No can do, Atticus. You see, without my trap, the birds would have taken over this town a long time ago.
What do you mean, take over the town? They're just birds.
They're not birds! They're the birds!
The birds?
The birds!
The birds?
The birds!
The birds?
The birds!
There you are, Mel. I've been looking for you all over the place. Well, hello, Atticus. Well, Atticus, you don't seem to be doing well. I guess I'll have to take you back to the Sketchy Asylum.
What?
Oh my god.
Guess I'll have to find a new job.
It's hopeless! PBS will never let us go! We're gonna be doing intellectual comedy until we're old enough to be watching PBS!
Not if we can help it! What if we do something so sketchy that PBS will have to give us back to Windcam?
What do you mean?
We need to bring in a character that's so stupid that PBS will have to cut out our programming.
I know. Hey, Officer True! Get in here!
What is it, host?
What's 1 + 1?
Orange.
Keep going!
How many soda cans are in a 6-pack?
10.
PBS still isn't left! We need something egregious! Pull out the big guns!
Okay. Officer True, how are babies made? It worked! PBS is gone! Well, seems like a great time to close off another episode of A Little Sketchy! Yeah.